Hey guys, Smith City here for Smith City Product Reviews. Well, I just want to give a quick shout out to Farida from Kinya Dreadlocks in Huntingdale. She did an amazing job with my dreads after my wonderful wife got them to a point at home in lockdown, and she did an absolutely amazing job. So I'll put her business in the description box. But what I'm here for this one is absolutely amazing. I've been in chats with a brewery that I've done a review on, Quakers Hat Brewery in New South Wales, and I'm lost for words here. I really am. Sometimes I feel like with these videos, starting out small as a YouTuber, don't have a lot of followers, don't get a lot of comments or likes on my videos. Not that that's what it's about, but sometimes it feels like it's just me talking to the camera, and there's not a lot of interest around what I'm doing. And so getting some really good feedback on one of my reviews and them offering to send their range to me from New South Wales for free so I could review on my channel is just absolutely amazing. And stuff like this, and Brad giving me a t-shirt from reviewing beers, just lights a fire under me to keep going and to push through little pockets of quietness with my channels, and hopefully hit pockets of stuff like this. So I'm just going to read a little bit off their website. So craft beer at its finest. Down in the depths of Quakers Hat Bay is where father and two sons, and I've been speaking with Cam on Instagram, home brewed their first 20-litre batch of beer. It tasted pretty good, so they decided to brew for a living. That's on their website, which is, let me just get that back up, sorry, quakershatbrewing.com.au. So this is the second take. I don't like to do two takes, but I don't like to edit either, so I had to shut that off and scribble out some of my details. So yeah, they've delivered that from New South Wales, and it's in my hot little hands to open and enjoy. So I don't know what is exactly in here in terms of their range, but we'll just see. So I'll just bring this down a fraction so you can see it a bit better. So it's 6 drinks. They're black tops, and we'll just pull them out one by one. I already in my mind know which one I'm going to taste test today. I haven't had a beer in 2 weeks. I've been battling some health issues with some reflux and some ulcers that are not anything related to do with beer reviews. It's to do with my maintenance of my weight, or trying to put on weight through consuming a certain amount of calories with my labouring job. So I'm having tests and all this sort of stuff. So I'll pull them out one by one and we'll see what we've got. So I've got the Quakers Hat Pale Ale coming in at 4.8% ABV. I won't really delve into what's on them too much because I'll do that when I do the review. So then there's another pale ale, so that's 2 of the same ones. That's good. And then you've got the Kolsch, which I've reviewed. Which 4.6%, and that was an absolute cracking beer. It has been a hot day. Tomorrow I think it's going to be like 32 or 34. So those Kolsch's, even though I'm probably not going to drink them tomorrow, would be perfect on that particular day. And what I'm keen to try... Oh, okay, no. Throw me a curveball. So they've got a station... I'll try and make that focus. At 5.5% ABV with the yellow sash there. I'll refocus. And what I've been wanting to try is their red rye IPA. So I'm going to get them other ones back in the box. Like I still can't get over that. You know, growing up, and I'm going to speak for a little bit. Growing up, I was in photos as a kid, and I remember having some photos taken in primary school and stuff, and I used to always squint whilst smiling. I don't know why I did that, but it was something that I would constantly get picked on or teased about. Just general sort of kid stuff, like not full-on bullying or that sort of stuff, just harmless sort of back and forth things that happen as a child. And so then going back to like when I was maybe like 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, I was really self-conscious about photos, and I was very self-conscious to do with maybe having my video taken and that sort of stuff. And so like looking back then, even sort of maybe in my 20s, if someone said to me that one, I'd be able to do sort of one take videos on my phone and be okay with it, and then upload them to a global thing like YouTube, whilst starting out talking about beer, which I like, but I literally knew nothing about starting out. Like I knew some basic stuff. I would have told you you're kidding yourself. So it's just an amazing thing. And then to have support from breweries that I've had so far, and these guys are the first people that have actually sent me their products from New South Wales. Maybe they've been doing it tough with COVID. It's just an amazing thing. So I'm gonna just get cracking, guys. So there it is, red rye IPA, small batch independent craft brewery, store cold, drink cold, 375ml can. I won't read that little bottom part because I know that that's got some of the characteristics of it. Quakers Hat Brewery, B14/1 Campbell Parade, Manly Vale, New South Wales, 2093. I've said their website again before, but I'll say it again, quakershatbrewing.com.au, made in Australia, 1.8 standard drinks. And do they have the certified independent logo on there? I don't, but I dare say that it is, and that there's their @ symbol there. I'll try to get it to focus. Quakers Hat. So they are a small brewery, and the fact that I'm a small YouTuber, it feels like sort of a match made in heaven, really. So we'll get into a glass and we'll see what we've got. Ooh. How do you do? Oh, I can smell it. I think I buggered up the pour, but we'll just see. Maybe didn't like the plane ride over. Or however it came. No, I've salvaged that. That's good. I haven't done a beer review in a while, so hopefully I know what I'm doing by smelling it. Look at the colour of that. Look at that. A red, Huey, dark amber colour. If anyone that knows me is I love IPAs. I haven't really given, it's a 3-finger sort of creamy white head. If anyone that knows me, I love my IPAs. An IPA still hasn't got a 10 on this channel. I think it's because IPA is my standard drink that I like to drink, and so I hold them to a tougher standard. So we'll get into the aroma, guys. Ooh. Some breadiness, some roastiness. I'm getting some fruit elements that you would associate with an IPA, like passion fruit, orange. I want to say pineapple. There's this hidden sweetness in there, but not like artificial sweetness, like sweetness from bloody pineapple. This is interesting. Red rye IPA. Well, here we go. Thank you guys from Quaker's Hat Brewery, Cam and Dave, and I'm not too sure what the other brother's name is, but whoever you are, mate, you've made Smith City happy. Cheers. One moment. We'll put that down. That is a cracking IPA. So it's very different than your typical IPA. This is the first ever red IPA. I've had a black IPA before, but I haven't had a red IPA before. So you do get like the passion fruit, the orange, those sort of tropical fruit elements that you get from the particular hops that are used in IPA. But then the malts they've used, I'm not too sure if they've used roasted malts. I'll obviously have to look on the can and see if that's what they've done. Has created a really nice sort of biscuity, bready layer to this beer. I'm just going to go back in and see if I can... There's some sweetness. There is some sweetness there, but like it doesn't hang around long enough to even pick up that it's there, and that's not a bad thing. Like, unless I'm like drinking like a dessert stout or like a porter or stuff that's like marketed towards being sweet. I'm not sort of a sweet kind of a guy when it comes to just anything in general. Don't have sugars in my coffee. I don't have sugar on my cereal, anything like that. And it's there, but it goes away too quickly because of the hoppiness to it. There's a little bit of bitterness to it, and that sort of just cuts that component out like really quickly. And I think that actually works out really well. So the aroma, like you can smell it heaps and you taste it and it's there, but like you have to be sort of tuned in into it to be able to pick it up, or that's my experience anyway. So as you can see, look at the creaminess on the glass there. That's good, great quality beer. Small time. I'm not too sure if you can see it. I'll try to get a. Yeah, there you go. Some small, tiny pinprick carbonation bubbles. That creaminess does coat the palate, which sort of lets those flavors just linger a bit. I'm just trying to like delve into the back palate here. So I wouldn't say like the sweetness that like I'm tuned into is actually like sweetness from the malts. I really think that it's the sweetness from the hops, in terms of like the passion fruit that I talked about. It's interesting because I like smelling it now. I'm still getting that sweet pineapple smell, but I'm not getting any of that in here. But that's just, it is what it is. It's not anything bad or anything. It's just I'm smelling the sweetness of pineapple in the aroma, and I'm not getting it in the beer. I'm flying through the drink, so they must be doing something right. So yeah, it says big hop flavors are rounded off with a complex malt body. You are never tempted by the devil without you, but the beer within you. That's right. I made a bit of a joke last time, saying that I was going to get it in me. Yeah, just on the can there, it's got what I read out on their website, so I won't read that out again. But yeah, I love their cans. Yeah, I really do like their cans. Very simple. I do like the black background with sort of the grey etched out writing, and then obviously the banner that tells you what it is, and then the writing being black, which sort of makes that stand out. So I do like the packaging there. This is a longer video. Price point, can't really talk about price point because they delivered it to me, so I won't talk about price point. But drinkability. The fact that this is 6% is good for like a full flavored complex IPA. The fact that this is 6 is good. Like, I think if it was pushing up to like 6.5, 6.7, that sort of IPA range, I think you possibly couldn't sit down and drink multiple of these. But the fact that it's 6%, I could happily drink a few of these in the one sitting. Yeah, so that the sweetness, it comes sort of to the mid to back palate, and then it gets cut off by the hoppiness and the bitterness of the drink. But it is a really good IPA. It it is fantastic. This has been a longer video, but a bit of an unboxing at the start, a bit of a talk about my dreads, a bit of a talk about some personal stuff, and yeah, we're 20 minutes in. So, great quality beer, great quality company. For a rating, it doesn't get a 10, it doesn't. I'm not too sure if I need to lower my expectations about IPAs, but it doesn't get a 10. But I am quite happy to give it a 9.5. It's really good. It is a really good IPA. For someone who loves IPAs, look, I rated a Juicy IPA, I don't know how many reviews ago, but it I rated it a 4, and I wasn't impressed. I was not impressed. So just because I'm reviewing these and I was giving them, I got them given to me, doesn't mean I'm going to give a biased opinion on something. So with anything in the range that they've given me, I'm going to give an honest opinion, but it's just my opinion. That doesn't mean that you should judge what I'm saying and not go for something that I dislike or like. At the end of the day, it's just my opinion and what I like and what I don't like. And this I absolutely love. Like, it is a really, really good IPA, guys. So thanks again, and no doubt the rest of your range will be a quicker video because I'm not unboxing. And thanks again, guys, and I can't wait until this is uploaded so you guys can see it. Thanks.